Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2018. The album, Dad AF. I'm back in baby's arms. Alright, let's get right into this video. Little Patsy Cline for you today. We have lots to talk about. Okay, I had 2 videos ready to make last night when I went to bed. I was like, when I get up, I'm just gonna make these videos, everything will be great. I woke up. There are like 5 videos that I can make today, but I am gonna make 2. So today is a 2 for Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Wednesday. And the other video has nothing to do with this beauty industry stuff. This video, I'm gonna combine 2 videos that I was gonna make together, and we're gonna talk about Pretty Pastel Please's video, where she talked about the rate, okay, that beauty influencers are allegedly making on their posts and things like that. This video is, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's been messaging me, please make a video about this. So I watched the video. I will give you my response. And then we're going to also do a little, I'm going to talk about Tati Westbrook. You guys know, I love her. She is so awesome. I just think she's gorgeous. There's not a lot about her I don't like. And she's been so supportive of me, and I just think she's fantastic. So, anyway, she did a video today called Speaking My Truth, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that. I thought it was beautifully done. She talks in there about the beauty influencer community. I'm so tired of the word influencer, okay? I just kind of think that's arrogant. It's like, oh, I have so much influence over, blow it out your ass a little bit. When people say influencer, every one of these videos I watch anymore, they'll say, well, I'm an influencer too. Well, girl, we're all influencers, okay? If I'm at the gas station and somebody's like, well, I really like this Reese's Pieces over there, I'll be like, well, you ought to buy this one. If they buy it, I'm an influencer. You know what I mean? Give me a break, okay? We're all influencers. Everybody, I'm an influencer, you're an influencer, we're all influencers. So anyway, basically what we're talking about today is sponsored videos, okay? And we're talking about affiliate codes and really how much people make off of this kind of stuff. Now, before we get into this video, there are 2 things I want to say. Number 1, I have absolutely no problem whatsoever with people doing sponsored videos, okay? Make your coin. I have done sponsored videos. I will continue to do sponsored videos. I ain't getting paid no $60,000. I might get a free gift. But I won't do anything, and this is something I've had an issue with long before YouTube, okay, on the QVC and everything, is when you see people pushing products that they don't believe in. And let me tell you why it's an issue for me. My channel did not get to where it is today that people choose to come here. Thank you so much for giving me the privilege of being able to do this on a daily basis, because you guys just think I'm a complete asshole. Well, I mean, some of you do, but that's okay. Not everybody has to like you, But a lot of you guys out there like me, you trust me, things like that. So if I get on video and I tout this product that you guys are like, oh, I'm going to go buy this product because Peter talked about it, and then you buy it and it's shit, right? Because I got a check sitting in the kitchen for $5 grand, 10 grand, whatever. Then what's happened in that Pretty Pastel Please, I need to get me a bird, okay? I need to get a bird that does. Did you see that bird? That bird does her hair through the video. I was like, girl, my dog, PP, he just sits right here the whole time. That bird's doing people's hair and stuff. That's a hairdressing bird. So anyway, I need to get me a hairdressing bird. But anyway, it's like at that point, and she talks about this in there, you've sold your integrity, right? Not only that, you've sold out your fans or the people that watch your videos or your subscribers or whatever, because what you've said is, those people are not important to me anymore because I'm willing to accept any amount of money, right? And be dishonest. And like, that's a problem. Now, I've done a few sponsored videos and I stand behind everything. I think one of the very first things I ever did was like beard oil, and they contacted me and they were like, and listen, I've never made more than, I don't know, a couple $100s on a sponsored video, and I think I've maybe done 5 total. But I did some beard oil, and I said to them, you can send it to me, and if I don't like it, I'm not going to talk about it in a video. And then I did some hair products that I had already used before, so I knew that I was going to like it. They sent me this watch. This is the only watch I wear, this Jode watch. It's J-O-R-D, but it's pronounced Jord or Jode. I mean, people constantly, I put a picture up on Instagram the other day. I don't even tag it usually. I think I've tagged it like twice in the last 2 weeks because now I'm trying to be real bougie and stuff, and I tag all my shit. Y'all do that. I tag my t-shirts Target and stuff. But anyway, and people are like, where did you get that watch? Because I am stopped and people ask me about this watch. But I don't even, like, I have an affiliate code on that video I did like a year and a half ago. I don't even know what that affiliate, Peter probably or something. Who knows? I don't know. I don't even know if you get anything off of it. And I do like one box on BookTube. So it's not like I'm making any extra money off this stuff. I mean, really, I'm not. Maybe $20 a month. Seriously, true story, okay? But I think it's important, you know, that going forward with all of these sponsorships that we're talking about, that people are really, really honest about this shit. Because if I get you to buy a product that I don't really believe in, then at that point, where does my integrity go? You know what I mean? As an influencer. No, just like as a YouTuber, as anybody out there in the world, right? So, for example, Abby at the Poorhouse Candle Company, she sent me these 3 candles. I'm going to do a little marketing spiel here for a second, so just bear with me because I believe the shit out of these candles. She sent me Breakfast of Champions, Unicorn Farts, and Blue Raspberry Slushy. Now, if you've watched my videos and you watch my vlogs, you know I totally believe in these candles. And I'm like, you know, I joke about being a candle review company, and I love these candles so much, okay? I linked her channel, I talked about her in like my vlog, and I talked about it on here. This Breakfast of Champions smells straight up like Apple Jacks. Oh my God, it is so fantastic. It works on my candle warmer, I love it, okay? So, my husband and I are sitting around at lunch one day, and I had reached out to her and I said, thank you so much for sending me the candles. They're fantastic. I love them. People send me shit all the time that I can't stand behind, okay? And I don't talk about it in no videos. I might show it in a PO unboxing, but I don't talk about it in videos because I'm just like, I can't buy into this product. I don't know enough about it, right? So my husband's like, you really like these candles. You've gone on and on and on about them to all of our friends for the last 3 days. Wouldn't it be funny if you like reached out to her and had her make a Peter Monn candle? So guess what she did? So I reached out to old Abby, thank you Abby, from the Poorhouse Candle Company, and she made me my own candle. So here it is. It is, can you see it? Peter's Drama Class. And it has a little picture of me on it. Oh my God, it's so cute. And when you open it, oh my God, I had my friend Tanya smell this, and it smells like a mixture of 2 of my colognes. She goes, this smells exactly like you. I think it retails for like $13. Okay. So then she said, what's your favorite holiday? And I'll make you a holiday candle. And I said, well, Halloween is my favorite holiday. So she makes me this Peter's Haunted House candle, right? You see it? Oh my God, it's like me, and then it's got bats. And when you smell it, it's like apple cider and leaves and cinnamon sticks. It's fantastic. Retails for like $13, I think. Okay, so anyway, I'll link her website below. I make no coin underneath that at all, okay? I don't make 1 cent. In fact, I said, I'm going to talk about, you know, products today. They're not sponsored and stuff. Get your candles. Get these candles up there. They're fantastic. And she's like, well, I'm going to put it on my website. I wanted to give you the affiliate code. I said, girl, don't even worry about the affiliate code. I don't care about making no money on it. I just want you to sell some candles because your candles are fantastic. Why can it not be like that? Now, if you want to send me $5,000 to talk about your product that I already believe in, I have no problem doing that all day long, okay? $60,000? I don't know. I might have a little bit of a problem with that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and here's the other thing is, nobody, I don't know who's reaching out to these people. Some of my friends get reached out to, but nobody is reaching out to me. I haven't had anybody contact, so if you're a company out there, contact me all day long. If I believe in your product, I'll talk about you. But nobody has reached out to me, and I can't tell you how long. I mean, it has literally been like a year and a half. My husband and I did, our friends had one of these Helix beds, and I loved them, and I reached out to them. And yes, I used that FameBit, that website that she talks about in her thing. And here's the thing, that when she was talking about it, this pretty please pastel, pretty pastel please, what was interesting to me about it is she was saying that you can go through there and there's all these campaigns. That's true, right? So when you go on there, it'll say like a fan. And then it'll say you can $100 to like, let's say $600. And you can put in whatever you want to make, right? I usually lowball it because ain't nobody paying me. And then you kind of like give them a campaign idea of what you would do in a video. Some of them are very scripted, what they want you to do. And y'all know that shit don't work on my channel. So I'm always like, no, I'm not going to do this. But if it's something funny that I could do, oh, I think I did a dog sweatshirt one time and had Pee-Pee's. I thought, people I'm thinking Pee-Pee's right here, but he's upstairs asleep. And I love that sweatshirt. I still wear it places, and people are like, where'd you get that sweatshirt? But now I got my own sweatshirts on my merch shop below. Check out my merch shop. It's got Drama Aggravation Channel all over it now. I just put that up last night because people were asking for it. But anyway, so, you know, it's like she goes in there and she talks about all this kind of stuff. Well, it all comes off of this thing, this Instagram thing that's KJ Bennett Beauty put out. And KJ Bennett Beauty says, I'd like to thank Marlene Estelle, who I talked about in my video yesterday, for having the courage to publish a YouTube video exposing what's going on behind the scenes in the cosmetic industry. I've attempted to shed light on the mobster-like behavior, my lord, of top-level beauty influencers and their management, and I've been accused of jealousy, called a liar, and a hater. Fact. A brand I consulted with asked me to inquire about working with a top-level beauty influencer. The influencer's management offered me these options. Now, it's important that you hear, because Tati talks about this in her video, management, okay? Not the beauty influencer, the management company. And this is one of the reasons why I have chosen never to work with a management company. If that's your gig, go with it all day long. But I really, quite frankly, have not heard a whole lot of good things about management company, except for that they take your coin off your ads and that they tell you what to do. Now, I came real close one time because I wanted to see what they were going to offer me, and they drew up this contract, and they were like, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have you on a schedule where you post 2 videos a week. And I said, have you watched my channel? And they're like, yeah, we're going to get rid of your other 3 channels, and we're going to have you post 2 times. I said, oh, no, ma'am. I said, you don't even know who I am. I said, goodbye. I can't be bothered with this bullshit. So I don't do those management companies. They can fuck off. They can blow it out their ass. I don't really care. I don't need somebody telling me what I already know that don't work, okay? You know what I'm saying? So when you're talking about these people, you're not talking about beauty influencers, you're talking about their management company. So maybe y'all need to hire better management. That's all I'm saying, okay? A brand I consulted with asked me to inquire about working with a top-level beauty influencer. The influencer's management offered me these options. 1, $25,000 product mention in a multi-branded product review. So that means that you're talking about more than one product, okay? And you're getting paid $25,000 to just show one product. So maybe they're doing 10 products and they're making $250,000 off of one video. Can you imagine? Or one Instagram post. $50,000 to $60,000 dedicated product review, price determined by length of video. So that would mean one whole video done of like a palette review, okay? $50,000 to $60,000. $75,000 to $85,000 dedicated negative review of competitor's product, price determined by length of video. Number 4, a minimum 10% affiliate link or code to use on IG and YouTube. Yes, option number 3 is legit. Payment to damage the company's business. I told you it was mob-like behavior. Okay, so before I go any further in this, I want to talk about this number 3 option, which is $75,000 to $80,000 dedicated negative review of a competitor's product, price determined by length of a video. Now here's the issue that she comes out with, and she goes in there and says how much she loves James Charles, she loves James Charles, she loves James Charles. But then she kind of comes out against James Charles because James is like, I've never seen this ever happen in the beauty industry. Okay, I've never seen this happen in the beauty industry. And I asked several of my friends, and they're like, we've never seen that happen in the beauty industry. Now, many people ask me what my husband does for a living. My husband's in marketing. He's been in marketing for years, okay? So, and a lot of what he does is training in marketing. So I called him up and I said, hey babe, how are you? He said, good, having a good day. I said, can I ask you a question? And he said, yeah. And I said, would people be paid? Is this like a marketing thing? That people would be paid to do negative, like if they were gonna talk about one product and then negatively at the same time talk about another product, or do a video where they negatively talk about a product. And he goes, oh yeah, it's a marketing concept. And I said, really? And he goes, yeah, but you're not thinking about it right because you're thinking about it from an influencer point of view, like a beauty influencer. And I said, okay, well, give me an example. He goes, well, political campaigns do it all the time. And I said, oh, you're right. He goes, yeah, if you watch any political campaign, they're always coming out against the other person. But we think that's okay because it's a political campaign. But when you see it in product reviews, it's completely different. And I said, well, how do influencers get away with that? And he said, well, they can disclose that it's a sponsorship, but they don't have to disclose that it's a negative comparison, see? Because they're just disclosing the sponsorship because the FTC doesn't regulate, you know, whether or not it's a negative comparison. You just have to disclose whether or not it's a sponsorship. Very interesting. So now, we're looking at all these influencers out there, which of course, now what we know is there's going to be this witch hunt. People are going to be going back and looking at everybody's videos and seeing who's doing comparison videos and which products did they say they couldn't stand and all this kind of stuff and on and on and on. Does that make sense? So yeah, I mean, I'm sure it happens. It's a marketing concept, like he said. Do I think it's right? No. I think it's absolute bullshit. To get paid to put somebody else's business down is bullshit. Now, if you want to get on video all day long and say that a product don't work, I don't have a problem with that. To get paid for that is some bullshit, okay? So anyway, she goes in as Pretty Pastel Please. She goes in and she talks about all this kind of stuff, and it's exposed and how much she's made off of sponsorships and other beauty influencers and that. She really goes in there and talks about all these platforms that you can go and you can use and all this kind of stuff. Listen, I've tried to get a lot of those campaigns. They don't want me. And they're stupid too, because all I'd have to say is, look, Wolfpack, buy this candle. It's fantastic, and your whole house will smell like me. And I'm telling you right now, 100 people will go buy that candle. They're stupid. That's because I don't ever say something on this channel that I don't believe in, okay? And that's called integrity. And when you don't have any fucking integrity, ain't nobody gonna buy the products that you're talking about to begin with. And that's what's happening right now, okay? Is that we're seeing that these beauty influencers are losing their integrity. And Tati talks about this in her video too. And what's interesting is you're starting to hear the same common names come up. James Charles, Jeffree Star, Tati Westbrook, James Charles, Tati Westbrook, Jeffree Star. In every video, these are the people that have integrity in the beauty industry, okay? Well, that should tell us who doesn't have integrity. So then that brings us into the whole Tati Westbrook video, which I thought was absolutely beautifully done, okay? Now, I'm going to have to get in here and do a little investigations because you know I'm an investigative reporter of the world. I work for Newsweek. Of course I do. I'm a drama channel, okay? I'm so tired of people always talk about investigative reports. We're drama channels. I'm a commentary channel. So I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, oh, she looks gorgeous as usual, doesn't she? I just want to go out to lunch with Tati. I think she's so fantastic. She goes in there and talks about social climber. I was like, girl, she pointing her finger at me. I'm a social climber of the world. No, I ain't no social climber. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to be in videos with every last one of these people. I would, okay? I ain't even going to lie about it. But I don't even care if I gained 1 sub off of it. I just love to be in a video with these people. I think they're fantastic. The Trishas and, you know, the Tatis and all of them. Jeffree Stars. Oh my God, I love these people. I just think they're fantastic. So anyway, or their lives are. I think their lives are very intriguing. I'm a YouTube Uber fan. Don't act like you would for 1 second not want to be in a video with at least one of your fans, right? So she goes in there, and really what she's saying is that that the entire beauty industry is not this ugly, okay? That not all of them are in there just to make money. And she goes in there and she shows some emails back and forth between Makeup Geek and her about how she didn't want to get paid and all this kind of stuff. Then she goes in this Halo Beauty thing, and she talks about that a lot of people didn't support her, and that, now y'all remember when the Halo Beauty stuff came out, and people were just going crazy left and right, making horrible videos about her and how much it stank and all this kind of stuff. Well, now, I've been saving my review, okay, for months now, and I never made a review off of it. I didn't know that I could make a 20-minute video. People were like, how do you make 20-minute videos? Well, shit, I'm at 17. So anyway, so here, I'll tell you what I think about Halo Beauty. She sent me a gift. It was not PR. She made that very clear, a gift of a bottle. I bought the bottles after that. My husband did it for 60 days. I did it for 90 days. I, to be honest with you, noticed absolutely no difference whatsoever. None. I didn't notice one thing different. It didn't make me sick. I didn't think the pills stank. Whatever. I didn't notice anything different. But I'm not somebody that really reacts well to vitamins or anything like that anyway. Now, my husband, who is highly into aesthetics, okay, he does the Botox and all kinds of stuff and the creams and the face. He's into all of that, right? He totally could tell a difference. He was like, my hair and my nails are completely different. And I was like, are you kidding me? He was like, oh no, I swear by this stuff. He swears by it. So, you know, like there's two completely different comparison views. And I was going to do a whole video talking about Halo Beauty and have us talking about them. So it's like one person had no reaction. The other person had a really positive reaction. And he's the person that will sit on camera all day long. And if he can't stand a product, will tell you, no, this product's a piece of shit. It doesn't work. So he swears by it. So I don't know, you know, like, that's what I think about the whole Halo Beauty thing. I don't know that I have believed one way or the other about it. But I don't know that I think that it's fair that none of her friends supported her in this endeavor. And that's what she was really talking about. You know, don't come out negative about it. And what she says in there, okay, is that she talks about Jeffree Star supporting her, but that somebody else did not support her in that, okay? Well, now what we know is that is Mr. Manny Mua. Because right here in the tweets that I have from the 26th of March, he says, have you guys ever tasted the Sugar Bear hair vitamins? How are they so good? And then somebody comes at him and says something about Tati's Halo videos, and he goes, how is me liking the taste of Sugar Bear hair correlate to me not supporting Tati? Like, I can't with y'all reaching, dude, it's sad. Well, now I think that a little bit more has come out about Manny. We kind of know what Manny's integrity is all about, right? And Tati says in her video that there were other people that were sitting there that overheard the conversation when she was talking to Jeffree Star about coming out with this hair care product or whatever, vitamin, that turned around and didn't support her. And she doesn't really say it, but he does he did a review. I mean, come on, let's just be for real. And he's sitting here putting this tweet out. So it's like, and he did like a Snapchat, I think, about it, all this kind of stuff. It's just like, Come on, you know, and now, what's interesting about that, okay, is here's Tati indirectly saying something about Manny, but now it makes you wonder, okay, if you've been a Manny fan all this time, going back, how truly can you believe any of the reviews that he put out there for the last several years? I mean, all of these products that we have bought because Manny supported, how can we believe in any of those products, if that makes sense, you know? So, I don't know. The whole thing is very, very interesting to me. You know, this whole idea of sponsorships and all this kind of stuff, you know, it's not like I think that it's a huge issue. Does it surprise me that beauty influencers are making a lot of money? No. Do I believe that beauty influencers are getting on camera and every product that they're using is sponsored? No. I think that a lot of them are using brushes and things they really believe in. I mean, I doubt that every single product that they're using is getting sponsored for every single video. You know what I mean? If you go watch some of these videos, it's like, it was interesting because Jaclyn Hill, when she was doing a video the other day I was watching, and she says something about Kylie Cosmetics in it, and she says, I talk about them in all of my product, or she's talking about getting canceled out of the PR. Did you see that? She's like, I talk about them in all of my videos. So obviously, if she got canceled by their PR, they're not paying her to do reviews, but she still uses them in almost every single one of her videos. So not every beauty influencer is getting paid for everything they talk about in all their things, but I do think, you know, it's going to make us look a little bit closer and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, this Pretty Pastel Please, she says in her video, it makes you really, you know, like, have to take a closer look at who you trust, who you believe in the beauty industry and the beauty community. And I think that to some degree, that is why it's important that these bigger beauty influencers are coming out and they're talking about all this kind of stuff. So, you know, now we have a better idea of like who we can trust and who we can't trust. And maybe the opposite, you know, Tati says in there, I think, like, let's just be happier, let's be a kinder community. I think it's important for brands and influencers to work together. I agree with that as well, okay? If you're a brand and you're getting an email from somebody saying that what you charge, okay, is $85,000 for a dedicated negative review, and you're a brand, okay, what you should say is, I'm not willing to stand behind that payment, okay? I'm not okay with that. Like, that's not appropriate. Like, brands need to start standing up for this as well. And other beauty influencers, too. If brands are contacting them and saying, I'll pay you $85,000 to do a negative review of another product, I think influencers should stand up and say, this product is bullshit that they're willing to do this. Like, this should not be happening. And I think then that what happens is we see more honesty in the beauty community and there's more integrity as a result of that, so people can stand behind the influencer and they can also stand behind this. You know, it's not, we're not in a day where you can just stand by and just act like you don't see it, right? I mean, and I think that's why it's important that Tati made this video. And she also says in there, I made this video because I wanted you guys to know that I'm not one of these people that's doing that. And I thought that's good. And I think we're going to maybe see a couple more videos like that come out where people are saying, I want you to know I'm not this person either. James Charles actually kind of fed something out about that, apparently, to this Pretty Perfect Please Pastel bird lady. I don't know. Hey, girl! So anyway, I mean, he said something about how he was going to make a whole video about it. So I guess we'll see what he says in that video. I don't know. What do you guys all think about sponsored videos? You know, leave it in the comment section below. I mean, we know it goes on. We know these people make good money off of it. But do we have an issue with it, really, if it's truly a product they believe in? And what is the end price point that people should get paid for this stuff? I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know where we go with that. But maybe I'll think about it and make another video. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.